everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 1, Episode 12, the finale. If you want to watch our uncut stage reactions, links to the patrons down below.
Last episode was our most Cordelia-centric episode of them all. The Monster of the Week involved this girl called Marcy, who was a student at Sunnydale, who literally turned invisible because everyone ignored her. I don't know why I'm laughing, because it's actually so tragic. She made an effort to speak to people and they just blanked her. She put her hand up in class and constantly got ignored. I felt so bad for her that her life had been changed like this, but she went a bit too far with the stuff she did when she was invisible. You know, I'm not here for attempted murder. Even though, you know, she was mistreated by these people, I think, you know, stuffing that bag on that teacher's head was a bit extreme.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think her story was definitely tragic. I think it did hit a chord with us, because we remember being in school and feeling invisible at times. You know, we weren't the popular kids, so everyone feels that way at some point. So I couldn't help but root for her until she started doing the murdery stuff, and I was like, yeah, you're going a bit far here, girl. Like, I get you want to, you know, get revenge, but that was a bit far. I think just messing around with them would have been way more funny. Like, I don't know, pull someone's pants down in front of the class. That would have been way better revenge than sticking a bag over a teacher's head or slicing their throat or whatever. Like, it was just overkill. I think there could have been better ways to get your revenge.
I know, and going even deeper, what did her family think? Because we saw she was living in the vents above the school. She had a bed there. So
her family are presuming that she's missing, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's no wonder she wanted to take revenge if, you know, she can't communicate with her family now and all that stuff. I suppose she could go and see them as, you know, as an invisible girl, but what kind of life is that? Buffy managed to get a curtain over her, so we saw her figure, and then there was two men that were loitering outside the school the whole time. I didn't really think much of them until they burst in that scene. They were like, we'll take her. And then they took her to this school where there are so many other children who have gone through the same thing, and they're doing some kind of rehabilitation for them.
That's when my sympathy came back a bit, and I was like, oh god, there's more? The more poor kids that felt so alone and isolated that they've literally got them all in a classroom rehabilitating them. That is just circled back to tragic. Oh my god.
I know.
Very depressing. I was very sad for them, and that teacher that was just looking at an empty classroom and just seeing their notebooks open, that was just so weird.
Yeah, but we got a little bit of depth to Cordelia. She said that she sometimes feels lonely too, even though she's the popular girl. You know, she has conversations with people and they don't even listen to what she's saying because they're just too busy agreeing with her. But it wasn't enough to make me like her just yet. She's, you know, she had one good episode. I'm not gonna forgive all the actions she's done in the past, but it's a nice start for her. And I was really rooting for her in that end bit there when she said thank you to Willow, yeah, Xander and Buffy and Giles, I guess. And then the popular kids came over and they were like, why are you hanging out with these freaks? And then she just turned on them in that second, which of course she was going to do, but it was like, oh, if only she'd said something a bit nicer.
I know, there's literally she redeemed herself a bit, you know, it was life or death. She sort of bonded with Buffy for a bit. And it did not last long. As soon as she's back in her, you know, clique in school, right back to same bitch. There's just no changing her, honestly. And I am not gonna be rooting for her much in future. She's proved she will not change.
Well, it's only season 1. I still have faith that she will grow at some point, but yeah, I think it's going to be very slow going, if I'm honest.
Very slow. Yeah.
Now we're at the final episode of season 1, and I think we must have the showdown between Buffy and the Master. If it's not, I will honestly eat my own hand, because I've been saying this every episode.
It's got to happen. They had a mini showdown a couple episodes back when he made it with the nightmare episode, when he made himself known to Buffy. They can't have done that without this episode having a showdown. Like, come on, like, we need it. And that appointed boy, he might make an appearance, who knows? Like, it just needs to happen.
One would think. So let's see. I think it absolutely must do, though.
Oh, he's gonna tell Buffy he likes
good friends, and it's time to take the next step.
Oh,
Date me.
he's practicing with Willow.
The worst girl to do it because she likes him.
You know, Buffy, spring fling just isn't any dance. It's
Oh,
a time
poor
for
Willow.
students to choose
I know.
a mate.
Can you stop saying mate? It reminds me of when you were a hyena.
Just kill me.
You're doing fine.
I'm
Why
glad
is it
he's
so hard? I
self-aware
just
of
walk
how
up to her
gross
and say, hey, I like
that
you. Let's
is.
go to the dance together.
Direct and to the point.
I gotta do it now.
Oh, Buffy's not
Really?
here. You can practice on me, Small.
Oh yeah, she would like
Aw.
Why didn't Buffy show up tonight? What's she doing?
You know, the usual.
that. The usual.
Slaying. Yeah.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
3 in one night.
Oh wow.
She's on the
I'm so
roll.
proud.
Does Giles just sleep there?
Always working.
Master shall rise. Yes, this is it. And the Slayer.
We'll kill him.
What's going on with your tea, Giles?
Earthquake!
Oh god, I don't think this is your classic earthquake.
Oh no, this is a hellmouth rumble.
This
for
is
sure.
a hellmouth earthquake. On the books!
Oh.
I can't help but root for him.
Good for you, man.
Buffy.
What? Do I have something on my face?
No. And yes, we're safe. But probably best not to go up there.
Oh god,
you
what did the
read,
prophecy
Giles?
say?
Killed 3 vampires last night. One of them was practically on school grounds.
The numbers are increasing.
And they're getting cockier.
It's not looking good.
Yes.
Something's coming.
Giles care. Look, I broke a nail, okay? I'm wearing a press on. You could go,
Sorry.
Bare minimum.
I just can't really talk right now.
Fine. That's okay. I can't put it off any longer. I have to meet my terrible fate.
What?
Biology.
He's really rattled. What has he read? He knows that she's in danger.
Can't be
Why don't
something
you just-
good for her.
I know. He's rarely this speechless.
What on earth is her deal?
She's Willow. So, Buffy, I wanted to,
Thanks for that.
there was this thing I wanted to ask you, to talk to you about. No, Buffy, spring fling is a...
He's going on the
students
script.
Together and... Oh, God.
God, he's failing. Oh
Buffy, I want you to go
god.
to the dance with me. You and me, on a date.
Oh, he did it.
I don't know what to say.
Well, you're not laughing, so that's a good start.
She looks so utterly confused. Did she really not know he liked her?
We fought some blood-sucking fiends, and that's all been a good time. But I want more.
Oh, he's
Oh,
fully going for
It
it.
is quite sweet.
Xander, you're one
Oh.
of my best friends. You and Willow.
Well, Willow's not looking to date you.
She's looking to date someone else.
You either feel a thing or you don't.
Xander, I'm sorry. I just don't think of you that way.
Oh god. I don't want to see this.
I'm not him.
Oh, the friendship's
I guess
ruined.
the guy's gotta be undead to make time with you.
That's really harsh.
That was a bit uncalled for there.
I don't handle rejection well.
You can see
Funny.
that.
Considering all the practice I've had, huh?
Because this is the one that's counted.
Let's just not.
Oh god, that was painful.
It sucks, but it's best that she was honest rather than lying.
Ready?
This crazy mug emailing me from Cortona about some anointed one.
The anointed one? He's dead. Find out everything he knows.
Look, Rupert, you haven't told me Jack, so what's with the order?
Just do it.
He really
It
isn't up for
must be.
socialising.
It must be that Buffy's gonna die when the Master rises or something.
Willow, I really like your outfit.
No, you don't.
What?
If you could just show up tomorrow morning, I'd be really, really grateful. I mean, I'd talk to you at the dance and everything.
Oh,
Sure.
how lovely of you.
Yeah, no, we'll do. We can go. Be my date. We'll have a great time. We'll dance.
Don't
we'll
lead Willow
cry.
on either.
Oh,
do you
don't. That's so second best.
You think I want to go to the dance with you and watch you wish you were at the dance with her?
I know, Willow
Think
has
that's my idea of
standards.
hijinks?
You should know better.
Wow.
Go on, Willow.
I didn't expect that.
Just gonna go home, lie down, and listen to country music.
Oh, okay.
Music of pain.
Music of pain.
You still got that necklace on. Oh!
Oh, I don't like blood.
You're not gonna believe this.
I think you
It's
will.
what's going to happen. It's happening now.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's communing with Angel.
Tomorrow night, Buffy will face the Master, and she will die.
Lack
Oh,
of faith.
if it's written though, it's something that's going to come true.
So that's it, huh? One Slayer dies, next one's called.
Oh gosh.
Buffy,
To say how he's gonna kill me? Do you think it'll hurt?
Oh,
don't!
stop.
Don't touch me.
Oh, this is sad.
I quit.
It's not that simple.
I don't think
I'm
you
making
can
it that
quit.
simple. I quit. I resign. I'm fired. You can find someone else to stop the Master from taking over. You're so useful sitting here with all of your books. You're really a lot of help.
Oh, his biggest fear was letting her down.
I quit, remember? Pay attention.
If you
could
quit, the
buy
world
her.
if
burns.
the Master rises,
I don't care.
She can defeat him,
I'm 16 years
surely.
old. I don't want to die.
When you put it that way, it's so sad.
I know. I think it's guaranteed death either way though, because the Master will come for her if he's free. Oh no, not the childhood photos.
Mom, let's go away.
What?
Anywhere, just for a while. A weekend.
Honey,
Oh, she got her a dress.
What? I thought it was a
saw
wedding
you online at the
dress.
store. I figured.
Mom, we can't afford this. It's beautiful.
It
It
is.
literally looks like a
I
wedding
think you should
dress.
wear it to the dance.
I can't go to the dance.
Says who? Is it written somewhere?
Oh, don't talk about what's written.
I met your father.
Oh,
Didn't
that's
have a date
sweet.
either.
He did. And that's a much funnier story that you will not get to hear.
You had your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't.
Man, I don't know why we put up with them.
I hear you.
Obviously,
Do you see that blood?
They're
Oh,
all dead.
they're all drained. Look at their necks. It's a bloodbath. Oh my god.
They slaughtered in the school.
Oh, she looks so pretty.
Perfect fit.
there's something.
Is she gonna slay the Master in her nice dress?
I thought I could take anything. I go to that room every day. And when I walked in there, it wasn't our world anymore. They made it theirs. What are we gonna do?
Well, we have to.
Does that mean she's gonna do it?
She's gonna do it, isn't she? For Willow.
All it takes is for Willow to
No!
cry and she's ready to sentence herself to death.
I know! Oh no, now the kid's going for Buffy.
wolf shall live with the lamb, the leopard shall lie down with the kid, the calf, the lion, and the fatling together, and the little child shall lead them.
Oh,
Forgot
that
about
makes
a child, yeah.
sense. Yeah.
The Slayer will not know him, and he will lead her into hell.
So Luca thinks the Anointed is a kid.
Does that mean if she did die at the Master's hands, she'd go to hell and not heaven?
Buffy's not going to face the Master. I am.
No, you're not.
You are joking, right?
So I'm looking for a kid, huh? And he'll lead me to the Master?
Well, at least she knows as a kid.
Better to die.
You're still not going up against the Master.
I've made up my mind.
So have I.
I made up mine first.
I'm the Slayer.
I don't care what the books say. I defy prophecy, and I'm going. There's nothing you can say will change my mind.
Oh, shit!
I want to say Giles has been knocked out about 6 times this season.
Oh my god! Poor Giles!
You fight the Master and you'll die.
Maybe I'll take him with me.
Buffy, you've got this, girl!
If she dies, she'll be in a nice dress. I couldn't imagine resigning yourself to fate like this.
I know, she's...
Uh,
Oh, here we go. Shoot the kid.
Well, she wants him to take her to the Master.
Xander.
How could you let her go? As the soon-to-be purple area on my jaw will attest, I
Yeah.
did not let her go.
Right now, I gotta help Buffy.
We don't even know where she's gone.
No.
Even though he's
But I can
pissed at
find
her, he's still willing to help. If he wasn't, I'd be severely disappointed.
Yeah,
I'm
I know,
saying
be
that
like,
as
yeah.
if it's like something to be proud of.
I know, like, yeah, let her die, I don't care, she broke my heart. That's not the Xander way. I still think Angel should tag team in this.
Oh, look who's here. Mind if I come in?
Oh.
Oh!
at home. Oh, what do you propose we do about it? Look, I know you can find this master guy.
The master will kill you before you can even breathe, if you're lucky.
Ooh!
I don't like you. At the end of the day, I pretty much think you're a vampire.
Well, he is one.
She thinks you're a real person. And right now, I need you to prove her right.
You're in love with her.
No shit.
If he's underground and it's right where he is, where's it gonna open?
Yeah, please, tell us.
Look, you have a look through the Black Chronicles.
That's his job done.
That's his sole job. So angelic. I feel like I'd bring a duffel bag full of weapons. She's literally just got the crossbow.
You know, you really ought to talk to your contractor. It's like you got some water damage.
Oh,
She's
good.
stalling, I love
The
it.
feeble banter portion of the fight.
You're looking at my neck. What? You checked at my neck. I saw that.
No, it wasn't.
Just keep your distance.
He's getting paranoid!
Told you to eat before we left.
You're not going to kill me with that thing.
Where did that go down?
The bronze.
Bronze.
The prom.
We have to warn them.
No, we'll go. You have to concentrate on demon killing.
The prom is at the bronze.
You know, for someone who's all powerful, you sure do like to hide.
I'm waiting for you. I want this moment to last.
Sicko. Find your Buffy!
Is she gonna
going
die
so-
alone here as well?
She's not gonna die. Yep. They're dead. She's got strength. What the hell is he
He's
doing
got
there?
powers.
You're the one that sets me free. If you hadn't come, I couldn't go.
Oh, yeah, you were right. She could have just not come.
She'd just not go. No!
Is this actually happening right now?
Oh, God. The power.
No! No,
Is that it? She did.
not!
By the way, I like your dress.
No! Where is Angel and Xander?
He's
Oh,
out.
Shit.
And she's
This
dead.
is Dead.
Oh, God.
She's still alive?
She's dead.
Oh, my God.
Surely not. Come on. This can't be it.
But if she drowned, there's a shot. CPR.
You have to do it. I have no breath.
Really? They have no breath.
I have no breath. Like, what?
Come on.
Get in!
Hell yeah, Cordelia.
Whoa.
Breathe.
But isn't she going to come back as a vampire, though?
That's what I'm thinking. Don't they have to drink some of the blood first? Wow. He revived
worked.
her.
He saved her life.
Oh my goodness. She's gonna crash through.
Yep. Justice, what is going on here?
They really said this is our final episode. Let's break the set to pieces.
Yes, slap him with a sign. Go on. What is that? It's a snake. What the fuck? Oh, I can't believe he's out and about.
You have no breath.
No, I feel strong.
Oh god, that's the vampire talking.
Oh.
Oh, intro the music.
Oh, look, a bad guy.
She just trip him up and he died.
Angel, better put on your game face.
I'm ready.
Oh my god, literally put on your game face.
Whoa.
God, what is
What
this?
was that?
What,
What the
am I
heck?
looking
Is that the
at?
mind player?
Yes. Come forward.
Now Cordelia
My
knows the
child.
existence of vampires as well as everyone else.
That's interesting. Surely she won't forget this one.
You're dead.
You're dead.
I may be dead, but I'm still pretty.
She's got her sass back now.
Here.
You have fruit punch mouth.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Come
what
on,
the
Giles,
fuck?
get it.
Oh my god. Xander!
Whoa, that was big hair.
Where are your jibes now? You laugh when my hell is on earth?
Go there.
God, in the library! Ah!
A steak is all it took. I
Like
thought
I
he'd
said.
be something bigger than that.
That was really easy.
Oh, it all gets sucked back in.
No one died. Oh yeah.
Gone.
Master.
Dead. The whole mouth is closed.
Yay!
Hey, I hear there's a dance at the Bronze tonight. Could be fun.
Yeah,
Buffy?
sure. He's not going anywhere.
Does the
That mom did
anointed
well.
one still come as a threat though? Oh gosh. Considering they didn't know they were going to get a second season, that isn't a bad ending. Because it didn't really leave you with questions. Well, besides maybe is Buffy a vampire? But I don't think she is. I feel like that was quite closed off, considering they only had 12
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, I think it did summarise really well. Like, yeah, Buffy conquered the Master. I actually thought that maybe they would have left it where the Master goes into the world and then just sort of cut it there. So that's sort of the premise for season 2. But they didn't, and she killed him very quickly, and that's it. They're gonna go dance now. And yeah, it just felt really quickly ended. Maybe a little rushed, but that's just me. But at least they did end it sort of closed, ready for a new season.
I feel like next season they can start fresh with their new big budget, as everyone keeps saying.
New school?
I think,
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, I'm not sure on the lore, again. It's taken quite a long time to get to grasps with it in this show. The Master's dead, so the Hellmouth is closed. But the Anointed One is still out there, and I don't know if he still is a threat to Buffy or whether he just turns back into a normal kid now. I don't know. There must be a way that could reopen again, surely.
I feel like the kid would just reverse back to a normal kid because his sort of spell is over, considering
But-
his master's dead.
Didn't he die and get brought back as this Anointed One?
Maybe he is a threat, maybe he'll come back. But yeah, something's got to open that Hellmouth surely, because yeah, we've got quite a few seasons in this show. So yeah, they've got to have some more vampires out and about. So maybe a new sort of thing will happen, a different sort of Hellmouth.
Hopefully the supernatural activity will reduce, at least for a time, to give them a bit of a reprieve, because it's been pretty full on this season. I feel like, I mean, I am intrigued to know whether Buffy was affected by the bite and whether her personality will change after dying, because, you know, she literally died and there's a chance she might not have been brought back exactly the same person. But I like how after she was revived, she was very normal Buffy, as in the sense of like, oh, this is a vampire, I'm gonna slay it. She wasn't scared of him anymore. Because I feel like before she was like meekly holding the crossbow, walking around. You could tell she was so scared. But then once she died, she was like, right, I'm back, bitches, let's get him.
Yeah, that's a good point, because yeah, she came back and she was like, Xander was like, no, you've got to rest. She was like, I feel stronger. Like, I don't know if that bite did put some like energy into her. I don't know what, maybe it's sort of like a high for humans or whatever to get sort of bitten like that. But yeah, she just seemed kind of the same. And I do wonder if Buffy's got a little bit of extra human power in her. I mean, she does already as a slayer, but maybe now that she's got bitten and tasted, that she gets a little bit of vampire strength in her, even though she possibly isn't one. Really strange, like just Xander giving her CPR. So she just sort of died from drowning, not from the bite, which was
I think it
weird.
was from the bite, and then he just flopped her down in there. I don't know. I think maybe due to her Slayer abilities, because she has advanced healing. We already know that. Maybe it was easier to resuscitate her than it would a normal person.
Possibly, yeah.
I think it must have something to do with her being the Slayer that she was able to be brought back. I don't think that would just work on anyone. But you know, I thought killing the Master would be a lot more difficult than it was, so what do I know?
Honestly, yeah, like they had a battle for like 2 minutes. Buffy saw like a sharp bit of wood down below and sort of banked on throwing him onto it. Like it was really quick. That's why I feel it was a little bit rushed. I thought it would have been better, more suspense, if they did sort of bring it out a bit. And I thought Angel and Xander would have a bit more of a role, but they sort of didn't, and were just sort of there to revive her, and that was it. it kind of was a bit weird, that battle scene. I thought there would be more action, to be honest. But you know, it all worked out for the best. I mean, I knew Buffy would be alright, but I thought the Master might get away or something. He just sort of died, and all of what he was building in all the episodes was for nothing, really. Like, all this talk, and he died in like 3 minutes.
R.I.P. Master. I did quite like his cocky proclaims of confidence that he had. But obviously I'm glad he lost. I thought the scene where Buffy found out about her fate was really good as well. It was really sad, you know, her saying, I'm only 16 years old, I don't want to die, and just quitting right there in that moment. Even though the world would have turned, you know, it would have been an absolute disaster if she had given up there.
She could have just prevented this by not going with it, like with the child. That was it.
Yeah. But he still would have sent stuff for her in the coming days. And the hell, like, it still was causing earthquakes and stuff, wasn't it? He was more powerful, so it was right of her to go.
She did save the day. Better sooner rather than later, I suppose.
Yeah, because I think he would have only gained more strength, and, you know, we can't be having earthquakes every day. I thought Xander and Willow both had really standout moments in this episode. Willow rejecting Xander was such a good moment, because I feel like, you know, we saw her at the start when he was practicing asking out Buffy, and she was giving him the doe eyes, like, oh, let's practice again, because she liked the feeling of being asked. But then when he actually asked her and she knew she was second best, she didn't, you know, just succumb to being the rebound and actually looked out for herself, because no one wants to be second best. Even if you're shy and your crush does ask you out, you want to be the first pick. So I thought that was really strong of her to do that.
Oh yeah, I was rooting for Willow. I thought, like, it was a bit of a pity party for Xander in like the first quarter of the episode. I was surprised he actually asked Buffy out. I thought he would have flopped it, but he didn't. He did it, and he took it very badly. But yeah, I thought it was kind of like a real asshole of him to just sort of ask Willow to go because, you know, Buffy's going. Like, I thought that was really horrible of him. Like, they're supposed to be friends. He said it like that, it was bad. And Willow knew her worth, and she was like, you know what, no, I will not, because you're just going to be googly eyes over Buffy the whole time. Like, well, why would I want to do that? So yeah, I'm happy for Willow. And she did open up a bit when she was with Buffy in her bedroom. She was like, that really did affect me, because I knew those people that died, and I see them every day, and sort of showing us how hard it must be to live in that world. I thought that was really emotional. I
feel like Willow obviously knew of vampires, but seeing all of those people, all of her classmates just dead right in front of her, that was kind of her wake-up call of, oh, these are actually a threat to my life. They're not just these things that Buffy always slays, they can actually kill us. And Xander as well, even though he was, you know, a right arsehole when Buffy rejected him, I think it was really great of him to get over his jealousy of Angel and ask for his help, because when she rejected him, he was like, oh, it's because I'm not him, I guess you need to be undead to have your affection. So knowing that she likes him and being jealous over that, but he just looked over that and was like, right, Buffy's in danger, we need any help that we need. And he stated as well, like, I just see you as a vampire and I hate you. And I think he hates him not just because of the Buffy thing, but because, you know, Jesse died due to vampires, so he seems to have more disdain for them than anyone. So him actually stepping up for Buffy, enlisting Angel's help, and then saving her life, I thought was, you know, a really standout moment from him across the whole season.
I think it showed a lot of maturity on Xander's point of view, because yeah, he did have a stinker in the quarter of the episode when he was sort of moping around, but he really pulled out the bag at the end there, because he sort of came to this realisation that, you know, he also didn't want to jeopardise his friendship with Buffy. You know, he still likes her a lot, and sometimes we have to bite our teeth and do things we don't want to do for the sake of, you know, a good day. You know, he had to go to Angel, someone he famously doesn't like and is jealous of. So it did show a lot of maturity on Xander's part, getting him to help because I don't think Angel would have gone, which is weird to me considering how much he likes Buffy. He just sort of was accepting that things are going to happen, and he didn't bother doing anything until Xander came to his help. So yeah, Xander really did pull himself at the end there. He did redeem himself.
Yeah, and I thought they were quite a comedic duo as well. When he was like, "You're looking at my neck."
They might end up being good friends at the back of this. You never know, because yeah, I feel like, you know, enemies might be friends, turn friends. You know, yeah, I feel like there is room for them to be friends because they are just so different. And Xander, he just jokes with everyone. So yeah, I think there'd be a good friendship right there.
And we did say in the final episode, we'd say our top 3 episodes of the season, as it's a short one. So
oh my gosh.
You
Well, you're spraying on me this now. Okay.
You should have remembered, mate.
Oh, I've got mine.
Okay. So my 3rd place is The Puppet Show.
Ah, yes. Good episode.
I nearly didn't have it. I had another one. Well, okay, I'll just say I had Nightmares as my 3rd. But then I remember The Puppet Show and I thought, oh, I did actually prefer that one because I like the whole mystery vibe. It was like a How to Get Away with Murder episode, you know, we love that show. I love mystery cases and trying to figure out what's going on. The fact that it led you in so many different directions, I thought it was really good.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, that's a good episode. I did not pick that. You're probably not going to like my list. It is a bit rogue, and I don't expect anyone to like my list. I put as 3rd the episode I, Robot You, Jane. The famous robot episode.
I thought that would be your first, to be honest.
It's not my first, come on, no. That's my 3rd. I think, I don't know why I liked it. I think the thing it was that it was very current. It sort of brought up issues of today, like sort of the internet taking over, spy stuff, all this CCTV everywhere, and sort of the internet turning into a demon. Like it felt like really real, and Willow was getting sort of groomed online from this robot, and like, you know, with like these horrible challenges that are on TikTok and online, you know, like the whale one, I think, where kids are hurting themselves online, very like bad, and it sort of reminded me of that because those 2 boys that were cursed by this internet demon did die. So it felt really like current, and I thought it was quite interesting how they sort of prophesized the bad things of the internet before, like, even before the 2000s. So it was very weird to watch, but I liked it.
Yeah. By the way, I've not heard of that whale thing that you're on about. Now I'm a bit scared.
I can't remember what it's called. It's something blue whale, I think it is. And yeah, it's like these challenges for these kids to do, and at the end they kill themselves or something. It's really like scary.
Well, okay, moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Like, that episode was by far my least favourite of the season. But I think that shows that any episode could be someone's favourite. That's why you shouldn't get annoyed at people's opinions, because any episode could be someone's favourite, and some people are going to like some episodes, some people aren't. Like, a lot of people were a bit annoyed that we didn't like the pack as much, which I'm assuming isn't on your list.
It's not on my list. I wasn't a big fan of that episode. It was really weird to me.
I know, it just wasn't our favourite, but it seemed to be a lot of people's favourites, and that's fair enough. Like, we're all going to like different episodes for different reasons, so that's why no one else's opinion should really matter. It's all about your own.
Of course. Well said.
2nd place is Witch. I really liked the Witch episode. Again, it had that plot twist with the reveal, because we were suspecting Amy and even Cordelia, and then it turned out to be Amy's mom, and then it was Amy's mom in her body. So I felt like that was the first episode that showed, like, oh my god, the plot twist is so good already in this show.
Yeah, I definitely prefer the later episodes to the start of the season. I thought, oh my god, what the hell am I watching? It was giving serious Charmed vibes. But that episode I do remember, and yeah, the plot twist was good. The ones with plot twist were like memorable. So yeah. I see why you like.
Okay, what's your second?
Right. Now I can't decide between 2. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna put the episode we've just watched, the finale, as my second.
Okay.
doing it.
What was the other option?
Well, that's going to be my first place one,
Oh,
isn't
okay.
it? I can't choose between first and second, but yeah, I'm going to put today's finale as second place. I thought, obviously, it was really good tying everything together and just seeing the master break free. That's what we've been waiting for all season. I thought it was really good. It was a little rushed at the end, but despite that, I did like it and I thought it was very good. We got a showdown and I'm always here for those.
I had this as my favourite. I felt like it was the most cohesive. It wasn't a monster of the week as well. It was one that actually revolved around the big overarching plot of the season. So, you know, we've been waiting for this the whole damn season. So I feel like it's bound to be high up in the list. Buffy dying, I didn't actually expect. And then her getting brought back to life by Xander of all people was just wow. And I thought each character had a really great scene. And I really like Giles and Buffy's dynamic in this episode. I do every episode, but like we found out in Nightmares that he was so scared of letting her down, and then when she was saying like, oh, you're so helpful with all your books, he was like, yeah, I guess I'm not, and he was willing to go to war for her. And yeah, I really loved their dynamic a lot. But as I say, every character had a good moment. Even Cordelia, like, I guess she's gonna be part of the gang now, maybe? Like, she's aware of the supernatural, at least.
Might be an unofficial member, who knows. My favourite, out of mind, out of sight, the Invisible Girl. She is crowned first place for me. I thought it was way too relatable. I guess I quite liked that about it, something that I could relate to in our sort of victim here in the episode. I thought it was really interesting at sort of the social hierarchy, how that can really affect someone's life. And, you know, bullying still goes on to this day, obviously, and it's terrible. And I thought bringing that up in an episode, it was very topical, and I quite liked it.
Fair enough. I didn't expect that to be your fave. Interesting. Yeah. So you definitely did prefer. I'd say the second half was better than the first half as well. Like, if I was to do a whole list ranking, the first episode would probably be quite low down, because I feel like the first episode is when you're getting used to everything.
I think I prefer the more realistic episodes. My top three is a internet robot and a bullied invisible girl. So those are the sort of most realistic ones. I feel like the silly ones I really did not vibe with, like the bloody praying mantis woman. Like, that really was so weird to me. And yeah, stuff like that I think were my least favourite. So yeah,
I like the praying mantis one. I'm not afraid to say it.
So weird.
But yeah, not top 3 status, sadly, for that episode, because I feel like I'm the only person that would probably put it quite high based on what everyone was saying. But yeah, it was only a mixed bag. It had some duds, it has some really good episodes as well, and everyone keeps saying it gets better from here, so I am excited to see it. That's it for today, guys. I've watched our reaction to season 1 episode 12 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, a link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for season 2. Bye!
Bye!
I like 'em sweet but naughty, dimples on the cheeks, I bet you taste